Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to come and run my mouth for a second and talk about some people. All right, y'all. Listen, believe it or not, I know some of y'all may not believe me, but I'm not no fashionista. I feel like I can do a little something, something. I've gained a couple of pounds. Um, not to, you know, I do feel like it's a little bit easier to dress yourself when you are a little bit smaller. I do feel that way. As someone who used to be of a decent size versus the size I am now, um, I think that I just feel a lot comfortable in my clothes. I feel like I look better. Maybe that's pressure from society telling us that, skinny is better. I don't know. But for me, I do feel like I feel better. I look better. It's easier to dress myself. I feel like I could be a little bit more fashionable um, versus now at my current weight and size. I feel like it's a little bit difficult because, girl, not only you start to look at pictures of how you were in the past and how you used to be a little slimmer and how you could fit into the clothes at Zara, and now you really can't fit into the clothes at Zara like that no more. So I feel like I got it in me to give a little fashion here and there. I know some may disagree, especially when you see me with these blue jean jackets on every day. But I could do a little 1-2. I could do a little 1-2. Which brings me to this. I don't want to talk about nobody. Girl, since when? I just feel like if you're going to attend an event at New York Fashion Week, then I think that's when the girls sometimes try and put their best foot forward, right? So Nene, shout out to Nene, hosted some event for New York Fashion Week. I think the woman's name is Claire. She does Fashion Bomb. I think Fashion Bomb Daily, Fashion Daily Bomb. I think I follow her page or that page, not her personal page. So I know Nene because I have been seeing it online. She was gonna like host some event for I guess New York Fashion Week or some fashion event that could have been outside of New York Fashion Week, but nonetheless, it had to do with fashion. Okay, that's the moral of the story. And I saw a picture online. And I was just simply disgusted. It was a picture of Ashley Darby. Y'all know I got a soft spot for Ashley. I know some of y'all can't stand Ashley. I'm sorry. I told y'all I was gonna give up on Ashley. I can't give up on Ashley. That's my girl. That's my girl. I'm sorry. That's my girl. I know she's a mess. I know Ashley is a mess. She got her ways. They all got their ways. I get the stuff that people say about Ashley. Don't get it twisted. But girl, I just can't give up now. Come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy, and I don't believe he's brought me this far to leave me. Good. Shout out to Mary Mary. Um, so Ashley was in a picture with Claire, Nene, and Girl. As one of the women we're going to talk about later, London Hughes says that she's the most overrated housewife, Miss Gizelle Bryant. I want y'all to look at this picture. Nene looks great. Claire looks great. The other two, not so much. Gizelle, this is exactly what I put in the comment section. Where is it at? No, not the comment section. I just told a lie. This is what I put on Twitter. I can't remember. I can't find the tweet. But Gizelle looks like she was at CVS, Walgreens, Publix, Kroger. What's that show? What's the store y'all got in DC? Harris Teeter. And Ashley texted her and said, "Girl, what are you doing? Girl, they having this event, girl, you want to go to? It's for New York Fashion Week." And Gizelle was like, "Girl, I don't have nothing at home right now." And Ashley was like, "Girl, I know you got a pair of heels in your trunk." You know how like every girl who wear heels, or boy, non-binary, I'm not judging. Whoever wear heels, you know how y'all had that one pair of heels in your trunk? Or you know how, let me break it down for the old school girls. You know how you have your whole bag. Yeah. Yeah. You know how you have your whole bag in your trunk and you got, a couple of pair of panties, a bra or two, a toothbrush, some feminine wash, all the stuff y'all be using, a couple of condoms, some plan Bs, right? A pair of heels in your trunk just in case. It looked like Gizelle got the invite from Ashley and she had an extra pair of heels in her trunk, right? And Ashley was like, "Girl, we gotta leave in 5 minutes though." And Gizelle was like, "Girl, I'm cute enough. I can pull it off." And Gizelle went to her trunk, put them heels on, hurried up and put her beat on in the car, threw a little makeup on, and then pulled her hair back into that soccer mom ponytail. And then Ashley popped up, girl, looking like she is killing the girls with them Austin Power go-go boots on. I said, "Girl, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river." And then I do. Ow! That's what Ashley's giving me. Ashley's giving me an old nasty girl, Ike and Tina. Girl, I want to shake it like a tail feather. Come on, let me see you. Let me shake it like a tail feather. Girl, come on. Twist it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, baby. Girl, shout out to Angela Bassett. Shout out to Tina Turner. Ashley got some new titties. Shout out to Ashley new titties. Gizelle look a mess. Gizelle look a mess. It's not even necessarily the pants. It's that shirt. It's that shirt. Girl, if she just would have, even if she had a matching like blazer or something, it would have at least given me that she was trying to be cute. I think what happens with Gizelle, we're gonna get into Gizelle in a little bit. I think Gizelle really thinks that she's the most stunning woman in the world, and that's all. I think Gizelle rests on her beauty. I think she's. How do I? Am I saying it right? Yeah, I think she rests on her beauty. Am I saying that right? Girl, I think she just don't care because I think Gizelle thinks that she's cute enough to get away with just being cute enough. Gizelle looks a mess. Girl, this is a fashion. This ain't just some regular schmegular, oh girl, I'm going out to have cocktails with my friends. You see what I'm saying? Girl, if Gizelle was just going out to happy hour, I would say, okay, Gizelle, girl, it is what it is. She's going to happy hour. But girl, you're at a girl, and look at Nene. Look at Miss Thing Claire. Face beat, hair done, shoes on, dress on. They rest on pretty, they do. Her and Ashley. But Ashley be trying. That's the gag. Ashley just always look a mess. Quiet as it's kept, most of them look a mess, including Candace. You know, that's my girl. But girl, most of them look a mess. About the only ones that really be together most of the time, if not all the time, is Dr. Wendy. Gonna always look together. Karen really don't be looking bad. And Mia really don't be looking bad. Robin don't really be looking bad either. She really don't. Robin just look like she look regular sometimes. But Robin don't look horrible. Gizelle be looking a mess. Candace be looking a mess. Ashley be looking a mess. No tea, no shade. And we're going to be honest. So this is what y'all agree. Comedian London Hughes says Gizelle Bryant is the most overrated housewife. She has nothing. Her personality is blah. Her love life is blah. She has to meddle to stay relevant. So before we get into this, girl, I thought Gizelle looked a fool. She looked a fool. I was like, girl, where's you going? I don't like it. Girl, you look a fool. You could at least threw a matching blazer on, threw a little bra top on, a low cut shirt, something, just to give me something. Wear your hair down, girl. You really look like you was at CVS when you got the phone call. This is what the comedian had to say.
Number two, I think that Gizelle Bryant is a overrated housewife. Okay. I feel like people think that Gizelle just like knows with the other girls and doesn't really share her life. She does share her life. It's just so boring. She does give nothing. Her personality is there. Her love life is there. Her kids are gorgeous, but there. It's just so boring. And I feel like she has to meddle, and she knows she has to meddle because that's how she stays relevant on the show. Okay. So that's my opinion. I feel like people think that Gizelle just like.
This is what I said. Gizelle is a messy starter, which doesn't take talent. She's a certified bone collector. No one-liners, no fashions, a flop at the reunions, can't read, can't shade, as horrible at confrontation. Gizelle is the definition of pretty privilege. Next case. Girl, I hate to be that person to say it, but I'm going to keep saying it. Girl, we walk around here quoting Nene. Hell, we even quote Portia. And y'all know I don't even like Portia. You're a slut from the 90s. Hell, I even quote Portia. We quote Kenya. Hello? Girl, we quote Robin. I'm so happy Juan Dixon is not here right now. Girl, the girls at least give us one-liners. Girl, Gizelle gives us nothing. Gizelle has gotten by her entire life based off of the fact that I don't even feel like going there right now. Based off of the fact that based off of people saying that she's a pretty girl. She has no style when it comes to her home, the decor of her home, her fashions. She can't read. She can't shade. When confronted, she just sits there. At the reunion, she's a flop every year. So when I see people say that Gizelle is great or people go up for Gizelle, I'm like, based off of what? And I know what it is because it happens a lot. Whenever you resort to automatically going to talk about Gizelle being a beautiful woman, I know exactly where you're going. You hype up Gizelle because of the way that she looks. That's it. But everything else I said, some people could say that it was my opinion. I think it's facts. Gizelle is the most overrated housewife. And so when I see people like Kenya and Carlos King refer to Gizelle as a star, I get confused. Because the truth is, no matter how much shit we talk about Lanithia Leaks, Nene is a star when it comes to housewives. Kenya is a star when it comes to housewives. Even Portia, as much as she gets on my nerves, Portia has a very strong fan base, one. Two, I can see why people think that Portia is a star when it comes to we know that Portia is not, because if Portia was a star, it would have translated on her own spinoff show, but it didn't because she's not. Period. Dot. Shout out to Chanel. Portia, people say Portia is a star, and I could kind of see why. You see what I'm saying? So I think when you start to add people on that list like Gizelle, I start to get confused. Because I'm like, what has Gizelle done since she's been on the Real Housewives of Potomac that will make you think that she's this star? Or she's not this overrated housewife? What has she done? She started shit. But that don't take talent. I want to see you start shit and then go toe to toe in confrontation. Because I've seen Kenya start some shit sometimes. Kenya starts some shit sometimes. But I've also seen Kenya go toe to toe. I've seen Kenya retaliate most of the time, but also stand firm in her shit. That's what I want to see. I want to see the makings of a real, true, bona fide, iconic housewife. The fashions, the reading, the shade, the comedic timing. Your home being fly as hell and not looking like Ronald McDonald came in and splashed colors everywhere. That's what I want to see. No tea, no shade. I think Gizelle is a pretty girl. I heard Gizelle is actually, my friend went to DC one time and he said he saw, they were at that restaurant. I can never remember the name. The Park on 14th, the 14th on Park. It's a restaurant like downtown DC, I believe. And he said Al was there, Sharice was there, Gizelle was there. This was like a few years ago. And it was somebody's birthday. And he said you could tell Gizelle likes to have a good time. Now, I don't know why that doesn't translate onto TV, because if you noticed, every time Gizelle is not around, that's when the girls get along and get drunk and start showing each other they boochie cats and lifting up their skirts, talking about woo, talking about I want to eat your boochie cat out. That's when the shit really gets, that's when they start to have fun. So, but he said that based off what he saw, that Gizelle looks like a fun time girl. But I was like, girl, it don't never really show on TV because, girl, she just comes across as someone who is a mess. Girl, anyways. But yeah, shout out to Gizelle. And then Courtney. Courtney Rhodes believes she was reveals she was disfigured after running with drunk driver amid Kenya Moore saying she looks like she had a stroke. This is what Courtney had to say.
I was in a car accident, which with a drunk driver, which disfigured the whole right side of my face. And because I advocated for children who were burned and also who were also in car accidents, I have chosen not to get a 3-hour plastic surgery to break my jaw and make the right side perfect to the left, right? So these are things that make me who I am and have given me the self-assurance to speak up for what I believe in. So like a Kenya making jokes about my face and do I have a stroke and da 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 da. Nah, actually, I was in an accident, and I choose to represent all of those little kids with disfigured faces to be like, you know what? You're not what you've been through. You're the resistance and the strength, and those things I think build character for me. Yeah. So I just think that selective like outrage is kind of odd on this show, right? Like you're not upset that she's gonna attack my physical appearance, but you're upset that I call her mean girl. You know what I mean? And you can hear Get your voice when you speak.
See, this is because Kenya basically was on Speak On It, and she was talking about and Kenya was talking about Courtney talking sideways. So, girl, this is what I have to say, and all the girls do it. Kenya got mad at Drew for shading the fact that Twa came out 20 something years ago, but then Kenya, she shades Drew's video, talking about it was a low budget blow. So all of them do it. For some reason, they forget when it's time to play victim, right? But the fact of the matter is, as insensitive as it may be, because one could have been an elective surgery, and what happened to Courtney was a horrible accident, right? So the point I'm trying to make is, Courtney, you have talked about Kenya's booty. Do I think that Kenya's butt is fake? A part of me do think her butt is fake. Okay? But you've talked about her physical appearance nonetheless. Whether it's a bad plastic surgery job, I don't know. But it's still talking about someone's physical appearance. Y'all be wanting to pull out the stops and talk about people and how they look. But as soon as somebody talk about how you look, then all of a sudden, girl, she's talking about my physical appearance, and this is something that I couldn't help because I was in an accident, which is true. But it still doesn't take away from the fact that if you wouldn't have said anything about her physical appearance, she probably wouldn't have said nothing about yours. Y'all get where I'm going with this? So all I'm saying is we all have to be careful about things that we may be sensitive about, regardless if it's something that we could have prevented or not, right? Because y'all want to be able to talk about people's physical appearance. And then when they come back and say something about your physical appearance, then it's, oh, woe is me. Oh, I had a car accident. Oh, that was mean. Oh, that's why I talk like this. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anyways, that's all I had to talk about. All right, y'all. I'm gone. Girl, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Bye, y'all.